Afternoon, everyone. Craig Bouwer here. We will be jumping onto the table shortly for the second set of the day, 10 ball. Aden solidly taking the first set today in convincing fashion. I think it was 21-15. So well done to Aiden. But looking forward to jumping onto my favorite 10 ball. And hopefully he's had a big lunch and is sleepy so that I can take advantage. But yeah, enjoy the action. And Michael Lotz will be joining you in the commentary booth shortly. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel that you're watching on at the moment, and also on our Facebook page, Sessions Billiard Club. It's been an awesome weekend, lots of action, and let's go. Guys, so Francis, who's in the house, is going to be signing our Wall of Fame. Sorry, I'm just messing with the cameras over here. If you don't mind fixing that for me, Michael. So yeah, we've got a Wall of Fame over here in Sessions, and I thought it'd be, yeah, so we're gonna get that wall up over here, zoomed in from this camera. So if you can just pan towards the Wall of Fame over there, Michael, and then zoom in over there. We'll just go towards camera 3, camera 2. So it's just up on the right-hand side, so the right-hand side. So we're going to get Francis to sign the Wall of Fame. I'll get mic'd up and get my pen. I'll give that to Michael over here. Keep him hydrated. Okay, got a pen, so you're good. Maybe some light. A little bit dark. Okay, well. So Francis is going to be signing our Wall of Fame. Francis, so you're live over there on that camera, and this is our Wall of Fame. So we've had really a lot of people sign this wall. The lighting's not great towards this section, and you do a lot for Q Sports, and you do a lot for the community in terms of exposure, and we've got Veronica Ivanovskaya, the Hallidays, Jason Turan. We've got some international players here, but it's not just about that. It's the people that are contributing to the community and towards Q Sports. We've got Rivaldo, Jeevan, and Aiden signed over there So we would love for you to sign our Wall of Fame. So if you can sign there with your name and the date and your signature.
How's it, guys? So
18th,
just sorry about
18th
the
of
darkness of
January.
the room, but some people are playing.
And then maybe your hashtag on socials so that people can check that out. Perfect. Q Pixels Photography. Don't forget to follow them on socials. I think, well, you've got more followers than us, so. No, that's awesome, man. No, pleasure, man, pleasure. We need to get a photo with you and me at your signature, so maybe we can do that now, and then we can get the action underway. Okay. So I'll see you there. Just want to give the mic back. Just want to have a quick picture with Francis, and then. I want to get muted. Thanks.
Alright, guys, so we are back. Aden versus Craig Bouwer playing their second match today. Aden winning the first one quite convincingly, if I might add. And yeah, I think Aden is winning the lag most of the time, which just shows that his confidence on the table is just up there, and his pace control is really, really good. So yeah, it's very, very impressive to see. But yeah, this is Craig's format. It's the 10 ball that they're playing now. So basically the same rules as the 9 ball, just that you have to nominate each pocket. I think we are going with the same rule set that they had yesterday, where they don't have to nominate each shot. If it's an obvious shot, they don't have to nominate it. But if you have to bank the ball, if you have to play a combination or a skill shot where you have to jump the ball, or balls like that, you have to nominate. And then what they also, I think, agreed upon is every 10 ball needs to be nominated. Same rules applies. The 3 foul rule exists still, so Aiden will unfortunately now be on a one foul. Craig has ball in hand and can go for what he wants to go for. Unfortunately, that white ball just opened up, giving Aiden a chance here. So Aiden has an open shot on that one ball. Yeah, unfortunately missing it, but still getting not too bad of a position, as Craig needs to play the one ball. But I think, yeah, the angle is there for the center. But yeah, Craig just feeling out Aiden at the moment, just seeing where his head is at, and yeah, playing really, really well. Alright, guys, so yeah, just to let you know as well that Sessions has created this YouTube page. They would appreciate you guys subscribing, and just to show that yeah, all the big money matches will probably be played on this platform. So yeah, they want to just promote this platform just to show that yeah, whoever is up next, whoever wants to play, Sessions has provided a very good venue for these big money matches to be played, and they welcome all comers. Oh, that's a great shot there from Aden. Basically putting Craig in a safety shot here. So Craig doesn't really have much of a shot here. Just obviously trying to touch that one ball and not scratch. So yeah, great return there from Craig, playing a very good shot. And now this frame right here is very tricky. I mean, obviously this is now the first frame, so they're feeling each other out and trying to see where their level is at, because yeah, I think yesterday when Craig played against Aiden got a 3-frame head start, and Craig was able to bring it back and get himself back into the game and actually win the 10 ball. So yeah, these players respect each other like a lot, and they know what they are capable of. So Aiden obviously taking the first match of the day, so he's up 1-0. So it's up to Craig now to try and capitalize and just making sure that yeah, Aiden doesn't win. So yeah, Craig is going for the one ball in the corner pocket, just nominating that, saying, listen, I'm going to be closer than 9, just ref my shot please. And yeah, that seems to be a good valid shot there, a fair shot, so Craig carries on playing. So Craig opting there for a safety shot. Unfortunately, it doesn't roll in Craig's favor, giving Aiden a very good chance here. That 2 ball is open, the 3 ball. So the 2 to the 5, I would say, is open. And Aiden saying, listen, I don't want the 2 to the 5, I want all the other balls. So trying to open up the pack there. Unfortunately, that 5 rolled into that 9. So the position there isn't too great for the 5, but it might combo into that 9. So still a valid attempt to kind of go for this. But yeah, unfortunately missing that 3, giving Craig now a chance to go for the frame. I think this is actually a valid chance for Craig, as the balls are open, and yeah, Craig is looking at that ball, seeing if it goes through. Very, very nice to see that his focus level is up there. So yeah, this shot now is going from that 4 to the 5. I will show you an angle now, just after this shot, where that 4 is, or that 5 is located onto that 9. So it can be done. It's just, yeah, Craig has to play really well. Oh my soul! Unfortunately, scratching there, giving Aiden ball in hand. So yeah, this is the shot that I was talking about. As you can see, there is a slight angle, but yeah, let's see what Aiden can do here. Great shot there from Aiden, potting that 5, give him a good shot on the 6. This looks to be the first frame. Look, Aiden making short work of this. Might overroll that ball a slight, but I think this is still doable. I mean, just keeping the ball for that 10. Nominating the bottom right corner. And that is the first frame for Aiden. Right, guys, just give me a quick second here. How's it, guys? Sorry, I'm back. Just a minor tweak there. I just had to mention to Craig about the Q score that I will update it. So alright, it seems like we have some issues with the Q score, but yeah, don't worry about it. I'll wait a bit here. Craig playing a very nice combination there, the one ball against the 8 to pot the 8 and keeping the position on the next shot. There we go, got the Q score up and running. Yeah, this frame looks to be in a good position here for Craig, as that 1 is open, the 4 is open as well. Craig now opening up the 6 ball. Yeah, so this is looking good for Craig to try and capitalize and equalize on that great break that he just had. Oh, he overspun that ball. That is a problem there. So I think it's still potable, but yeah, Craig unfortunately just overdrawing the ball and nominating the double. So he's going for the bank shot into the bottom left. Okay, so Craig actually opting not to do that. So I think what happened now, right, is Craig nominated the bank, missed it, but potted a different ball. So now Aiden has the option to give the shot back to Craig, which I think Aiden just did. So yeah, now this is Craig's problem, this not having a shot on the 6, being in a bad situation here. Oh, that's a great return shot there. And obviously this is 10 ball, not 9 ball, so there's no early 10 balls that he can pot to win the frame instantly. So, but yeah, giving Aiden a shot there And unfortunately, Aiden missed the ball, so it might roll safe. Yeah, no, there's a slight angle there for Craig. I think if he just cuts this ball into the bottom corner with maximum right spin, he can keep the white ball for the 9. Let's see what he opts to do. Yeah, that's what he does. Great shot there. Keeping the position on that 9, and then the 10 ball will basically be directly after that. Nominating the bottom right corner. Score is 1-1, Aiden to break. Alright, I see there's a comment here on the YouTube. Michael is around, but I don't think you are talking about Michael Lotz. I think you were talking about Michael Davis. Yeah, unfortunately he had to go. So it's me by myself here. So just please excuse if there's some issues with the commentary, but yeah, I'm trying my best. Good break there from Aiden. Potting the ball, giving him a shot on the 1, so you can kind of start climbing the ladder here. That 1 goes to the 2, but then he has to start thinking about, because the 3 has been potted, so obviously, yeah, going, I would say, top right spin to just try and get that white ball in the open for the 4. Perfect shot there from Aiden, just feathering the needle. Oh, what a confident stroke. Very nice shot there from Aiden. Giving himself a nice shot on the 5. 6 ball goes to the bottom right corner. And that is actually an automatic position then for the 7 as well. So, yeah, Aiden looking very strong here. Yo, what a shot. Great shot there from Aiden. Very nice white ball control. Getting onto the right side of that 9 so you can just roll into the rail at the top. Great position. That makes the score 2 frames to 1 for Aiden. Great to break. Great to break. Trailing 2 frames to 1. Oh, lovely little kick there from the 8 ball, keeping that white in the center of the pocket and giving Craig a nice shot on the 1. And then the 3 is there, but the 4 is a little bit stuck. So Craig probably looking at the angle to try and open up the 4 ball from the 3. Or even, yeah, seeing if he can actually pot that 4 without disturbing the pack. So let's see what he does. Yeah, so I think Craig is not on the line to try and open. So yeah, he is going for where he's pointing right now. as I believe that he thinks that 4 goes through from that angle. Oh, pinpoint accuracy there from Craig. Looking at where the 5, where he needs to be to drop the 5. Unfortunately pushing the 7 against the rail, but yeah, this is unfortunately the position that Craig is in. So he's probably going to try and do a 2 rail or a 3 rail to try and get position on that 6. So going for the 2 rail, that's the 3 rail, and I'm not sure if he actually got the position. Yo, just barely got there, and that gives him a nice angle to come up to the 7 as well. Ah, that's unfortunate. Played a really nice shot to get onto that 6, but unfortunately he missed. So Aiden's chance has come. I mean, that's what we all hope to do while we play, right? So if we don't have a chance to play and your opponent just comes to the table and he just keeps on potting and just keeping you out of the game, I mean, all you can wish for is just to get a chance. So Aiden getting a chance there, deciding to go for a safety shot, putting Craig in a very awkward position, as I don't think that ball cuts to the middle. I think it might be just too sharp. So I think Craig has the option here of going for a combination onto the 9. So the 6 to the 9. But that's a very risky shot. So yeah. So he's just opting for the safety shot to tuck in behind the 8 and hope that he gets a chance. But I mean, the way Aiden is potting at the moment, this is a 1 rail kick to the corner. Ah, that's a very unfortunate shot. Great attempt though. Aiden giving Craig ball in hand there. So Craig just obviously making 100% sure where he wants to be and what position he wants on the last balls. Having ball in hand, making sure, yeah, you put the ball exactly where you want. I think that's going to be an under roll there from Craig. Not rolling enough. So yeah, Craig has got to put himself in a spot of bother here. I mean, yeah, the shot that I would think here is he's just going to brush off of the 7 and just try and get that white ball on the opposite rail, just to make the shot as hard as possible for Aiden, because Aiden's safeties has been dominating Craig throughout the day. And I would say that, yeah, we can expect another great safety here from Aiden, just to tuck behind that 10 ball. What a shot. That's a great shot there from Aiden. Don't know if the angle, if he gave him the angle, it might be very tight. I'll have to see on the different camera angles if we get that, but yeah, that looks to be. I think Craig can see the ball. He actually called a pocket, so yeah, perhaps he can see the cutting angle of the ball. No, he's curving, or just a micro jump, so he has to slightly go over the ball. And what a shot there from Craig. Wow, just using that jumping experience that he has and potting that ball into the heart of the pocket, giving him a nice shot on the 8. So yeah, now Craig needs to just make sure what is he going to do. So he pointed where he wants to be, but yeah, I would think that he would just try and roll this ball forward and play for the position to get that 9 ball into the corner or into the middle pocket. So just a little bit of a top left spin just to get that white ball out into the open. But let's see what Craig does. I think, oh yeah, he's going for his patented backspin. Just a nice smooth stroke. And that's just, yeah, that's the shot that he's comfortable with. So he decided rather to roll forward just to use that draw shot of him and just to keep it up into the right angle. Nice shot there from Craig as well. Good position on the 10, nominating the top right corner. Perfect shot. Alright, so that will level out the score to 2 frames apiece. And it is Aiden's break. Awesome, guys. It's good to see that that you guys are tuning in. This is a very, very exciting match for everyone to watch, as this was a highly anticipated match that was brewing in the background. And I think it was actually brewing in the background as soon as Craig won that Commonwealth 10-ball championship, just showing his level and just exposing himself to the top players in South Africa. We do know that Aden is one of, if not the best player in South Africa. But that spot is a highly contested spot. I mean, we have Caesar, Chandika Caesar, that's also fighting for the best African player. I know we have Jeremiah that's also there. I mean, we got Sean Matisse. We got a lot of great players that are in the sport that these guys are competing against just to get their name out there. So yeah, Craig is not scared to take on anyone, as they decided to rerun the matches that they played yesterday, as they did end with a 1-1 draw. Aiden taking the 9 ball and Craig taking the 10 ball. So today Aiden took the 9 ball again, and now Craig is trying to just keep himself at bay and just make sure that he takes the 10 ball. If he doesn't, I mean, then that's Aiden's victory. So, but yeah, Aiden has impressed a lot of players and a lot of people here at sessions, just showing his skill and his mindset around the game and how he plays every shot. Just his knowledge is something to behold. I mean, even with that shot there from Aiden, just blocking, using the 8 to block the pocket for the 2. And I mean, yeah. So Craig can kind of go for the cut to go to the bottom right. But I mean, that's a very tough shot. So every shot that Aiden gives to Craig is a very tough one. And that's a great shot there from Craig, using the carom to just pot the 8, push the 2 ball into the pocket. But now Craig has a tough shot again, trying to get from that 2 all the way to the 3. So he's going to have to draw this ball, because front spin will translate and just keep the white ball in the wrong side. So great draw shot there from Craig. Very nice position on the 3 to get to the position on the 4 as well. Using a nice 2 rail and using the 3rd just to check the speed of the ball and just to keep it in the line. but that 5 ball is stuck on the 6 as well. So there's no clear pot for that 5. I mean, he needs to go to the top right, and not top. If it's not top right, he has to go to the right middle. So yeah, he's in a spot of bother. I mean, I don't think Craig wants to play for the combo. I mean, we do know that Craig can, and he did do that yesterday as well in a couple of shots. But yeah, those combination shots aren't the ones that you want to play. You play them because you have to play them. So as you do not get the incentive here in this game to instantly win the game if you go for the combination onto the 10 ball. So yeah, a little bit more of a high stake shot. Yeah, unfortunately not getting the angle that he wants. Now I think Craig is kind of forced to go for the combination onto the 6. And the challenging thing with this shot, right, is you need to make sure you pot the 6, number 1. And number 2, you need to make sure you keep position on the 5, which Craig just did beautifully there. So he might not be on the right angle, but I think Craig's going to power stun this ball with a left spin to get it out. Okay, so not power, so he had a little bit more angle than I saw, but yeah, that's a great shot there from Craig, pointing out where he wants the white ball here. Oof. That's a big draw shot. Wow. I would say that's unnecessary, but I'm not the pro here. Craig is just showing off and just having some fun and just experimenting, I think, with his stroke, just to feel how the roll of the table goes and just to get confident and comfortable. So Craig nominating the bottom left corner there for the 10 ball and getting it. Pushing the score now up to 3 frames to 2 for Craig. Alright guys, so we are back here. I must say Craig is showing a lot of heart here, playing really well, being one match down here against Aden with his back against the wall. I'm pretty sure Craig has quite a bit to lose here, as we are playing on Craig's formats and Craig's preferred matches. But yeah, shout out to Aden for taking on the challenge of Craig Bouwer, saying, "Listen, I'm the pure queuist. I know I'm backing myself in any format." And yeah, him just showing us what he can do on the 9-ball tables as well. I mean, just these safety shots that he's been playing is just gut wrenching. It just what a shot. I mean, just making Craig think here. I mean, I think both players know here if you make a mistake, the game is done. So very, very high pressure shots here. So it looks like Craig is nominating the bottom left corner. I think that's just a precautionary call. As yeah, this shot is very, very tough. I think Craig is jumping this one over the edge. Unfortunately, they're potting the 10 ball. Once you pot the 10 ball, I mean, Craig did nominate the 4 ball, so if Aiden would have wanted to, he could have given the shot back to Craig. But because he has a clear view of that 4 ball, I mean, no one in their right mind would give that back. And just giving him a nice shot on the 5. Yo, what a shot. Great pot there from Aiden, getting into a nice position onto the 7. And the 8 seems to be rudimentary. I mean, this is just a one rail kick. Yeah, that's under rolling the ball a little bit, but he can work with this. I mean, this is just a straight shot, giving him enough angle onto that 9 to come up for the 10. So Aiden deciding to roll forward a bit here. So not happy with just leaving himself a shot that is going to be quite tough. Saying to himself, listen, I back my queuing ability. I can come closer. And that just shows you his confidence on the day-to-day is just on another level. But yeah, that ball unfortunately didn't roll in Aiden's favor. Aiden having quite a tough shot here onto that 10. So Aiden obviously going there for the bottom right corner, not getting the shots right, so leaving Craig an open shot onto the 10 ball, which Craig is nominating for the top right. Yeah, great confidence stroke there from Craig, thumping that ball in, pushing his scoreline up to 4 frames to 2 in Craig's favor. And I see we have a nice 194 viewers at the moment. So great to see you guys here. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this action happening. Craig is spending huge amounts of effort just to make all this happen. So, I mean, and creating a world-class venue. This is a really, really great place to learn and to just improve your skill, as we do have players of all skill levels at this venue. So if you want to play league here, you can. If you're a beginner or intermediate player or even a professional, I mean, we do have all the players here to just build your knowledge and your skill up to where it needs to be. So yeah, Craig is just doing his due diligence here to see where he wants to be for the 3 ball to get from the 3 to the 4. Giving himself a little bit of an angle. So yeah, I think Craig will just follow the ball through here. Yeah, and also follow. No, he's going for a draw shot here, just a straight draw. That's very, how can I say, interesting to me, because yeah, I have been seeing that Craig is struggling with his positional play on these draw shots, and it looks to me there like he also underspun that ball, not getting the angle that he actually aimed for. But I mean, the great potter that Craig is, I mean, making do with what he has and doing the best that he can with it. So yeah, Craig is just looking at that white ball, if it goes to the corner, if he goes to the center pocket. Yeah, great shot there from Craig. Just creating that angle just to make sure that the ball doesn't drop. And even, yeah, potting the ball, unfortunately hitting the 9, which stopped the momentum of that white ball to get perfect angle onto that 6. But he still has a shot on the 6. And who would not back Craig from getting this one? So, yeah, even Craig thought to himself, why take the risk? Let's go for a safety shot and let's wait for my chance. So that just shows you the experience level of these guys. Just saying, listen, they do play their percentages and they just make sure. So this is another great shot there from Aden, just not giving Craig an inch, making him struggle on each shot that he kind of allows him to play. So I think Craig is eyeing up a 6 to the top right. Oh, yeah, no, just a safety. That's a great shot there from Craig. Not fouling. Oh, and another good shot there from Aiden. Unfortunately, I think there is a cutting angle on that ball, but I don't think Craig will take this on. If he didn't take on the previous shot, this one is quite a tough one. Because, yeah, that's like a 90-degree cut down the line. So Craig does nominate it, I think, just in case it drops. But, yeah, that's a very, very tough shot. Because keeping the position on the 7 on the shot is going to be quite tough. Yo, what a shot there from Craig. And unfortunately, yeah, like I mentioned there, that 7 just rolling in an unfavorable position. So yeah, Craig, I think it's just either, yeah, I don't think, so Craig nominated the 10 ball. So that just seems to me like it's a pretty straight line up shot there for the last shot, yeah. No, he's, okay, I thought he would play the safety shot there. And unfortunately, Aiden scratches there from that shot. Made a good connection, but yeah, just unfortunately dropped the white. So now Craig is in command, in control, and looking to clear this frame out. Yo, that's just next level positional play. Just making sure, listen, I'm going to roll this ball forward, give myself a nice straight shot on the 9. Unfortunately, I don't think it rolled enough. But Craig might just do a nice front spin shot here and use that rail, just to get position and giving himself a nice shot onto that 10. Great shot there from Craig. Craig leading 5 frames to 2, and I believe it's Craig's break. So on the 10 ball break, I see the players do opt to go for a center ball break instead of on the 9 ball where they go for the side of the table. So I think that's more of the traditional just roll that you get with your stroke there. Craig potting a couple of balls there on the break, getting a nice shot onto the one. The one ball gives the angle for the 2 to go to the center. And then, Craig can just nudge that 5 out of that pocket because I think that 5 ball is dead. I think it's up against the rail. Just looking there where that ball is going to go after that, So, some very high level analyzing going here onto this game. Because that 3 ball is open, out in the open. So Craig doesn't even have to bother about that 3. No, so Craig, okay, so he decided to go to the different side. So maybe that 5 ball is not onto that edge. Maybe that 5 ball goes without even touching a rail. Let's see if I can get a better angle there of that ball. Yeah, that's, in my opinion, that looks very close. But obviously Craig analyzed it and thought to himself, no, I don't need to try and open it up. He just looked at the angle there where it needs to be for the 5, and he's pretty happy with it. So let's see what Craig does here. Just giving himself a nice angle there just to draw back against the rail and get the white ball exactly where Craig is pointing out there. Just a nice easy shot onto that 5. I think Craig will probably try and run that ball forward. But Craig duffed that 4 ball, just trying to get position for the 5. So giving Aiden a golden opportunity here. Aiden making short work of this. What a shot. Getting that perfect angle that Craig wanted on his shot. And just rolling this ball forward. That 6 will go to the center. The 8's in the pocket. And this seems to be the game for Aiden. Just rolling this ball 1 rail. Just to make that angle. Nominating the bottom right corner. And that's another frame to Aiden, reducing the lead 5 frames to 3. So you guys must just let me know if I'm talking too much, as I'm like I mentioned, I'm here on my own, so I'm just enjoying the game, just speaking my own mind, and just having a good time, watching 2 great players playing the game of 10 ball, and trying to learn as much as I can before the All Africa that's going to happen. As this will be my first time representing South Africa in the All Africa. So yeah, looking very forward to this. But the more I watch this, the more I'm getting nervous, as I know these are my competitors that I need to play against. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Oh, what a shot there from Aden. Oh, just going to just tuck that ball right behind that 8. So I think he might have gotten it, but maybe not. Let's see what Craig can do here, because yeah, if that's like touch ball, but that 8 might be like a little bit too much in the way, then yeah, Craig doesn't have a shot. So looks like he is eyeing up the shot and just seeing if it is possible. Yeah, so Craig, yeah, he unfortunately I don't think Craig had the cutting angle, as that 8 ball was very close. So just decided to opt for a safety shot here, but playing really well there. Aiden is just indicating here what can he do. Um, Going for a mistake shot there. That's a very big curve, and the jump shot here, that's quite tough as well, as the balls are quite far away. But we know that Aiden can jump really well, very accurate. So yeah, Aiden going for a jump curve there, trying to clear the 2 ball and make the white ball curve around the 6. So that, yo, these shots, I mean, one don't even think about these ones. I mean, that was a very impressive attempt at that shot, almost getting it right. So yeah, Craig is now looking to just snooker Aiden onto, well, right behind that 5-8, as Aiden is on a 1 foul here, which means he might be going for that 3 foul. Yo, just locking him up there. But yeah, Aiden has a 1 rail kick here. Unfortunately, yeah, I think that 5 moved a bit too much, giving Aiden a 1 rail kick shot here. Yo, and Aiden just returning with a very nice safety, just right behind that 7. I think the jump cue will come out here to see what he can do, because yeah, we all know that Craig is a very good jumper of the cue. Same as Aiden, but yeah, one knows that it's almost like the cardinal rule, where if you play 8 ball, well, 9 ball or 10 ball, and even the Heyball, if you want to snooker your opponent, you have to be a touch ball snooker, because the jump cues are allowed in these bigger formats. Oh, look at that shot. Wow. That's a show of intent, that shot. Wow, what a great shot. Keeping himself at the table. I don't think that 2 ball clears the 3. So the question now is what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go for a bank shot? Is he gonna go for a safety? I mean, the way the game has been played out, I think he is going for a safety. I mean, I would go for the safety here. I would just try and roll that white ball right up against that 5-8. And just try and keep the 2 ball as far away as possible. But let's see what Craig decides. So he's going for white ball behind the 6, which he almost got, but not quite. So giving Aiden a shot here. Aiden might nominate that 5 ball, in my opinion. Yeah, that 5 drops, but unfortunately the white drops as well. So basically the shot that that Craig attempted there worked out for him, because now he has ball in hand. Yeah, I don't think a 3 foul is on anymore. So Craig has a very good chance here of just cleaning up the remaining balls. So it looks like Craig is eyeing up that 3 ball to go to the bottom left rail. As he's not too comfortable with playing that ball into the center. As you guys know that do play the game, these center pockets on the 9-ball table are quite vicious. They do have a big lip that sticks out. That makes the pockets so much smaller than one actually thinks that they are. Great shot there by Craig. Landing a bit awkward in my opinion. I mean, to get the ball where he's aiming there, he needs to play that ball with a stun left spin to just try and check it off that rail. But yeah, your pace needs to be so good for this shot, because it's so easy just to overroll the ball and just be behind the 10. So yeah, he's going. Oh, what a shot! That just shows so much control with that white ball. Great shot there. Craig will obviously nominate the top right, as he just did. And that's now extending his lead 6 frames to 3. And I believe it's Aiden's break. Does look like they are taking a timeout, so I will be with you guys in a bit. Yeah, so guys, we'll start soon now. I think Craig is just racking the balls. I do believe it is Aiden's break. No, sorry, it's Craig's break. Yeah, as I think Aiden won the lag, so he's on the even numbers to break. Right, guys, so we are back. Craig just making sure that those pre-shots that he just played didn't disturb the magic rack. And yeah, let's see what's going on in this frame. So it's Craig's break, leading 6 frames to 3. Craig unfortunately breaking dry there, giving the first shot now back to Aden. And Aden doesn't really have the best shot here, but he's got a very, very valid safety shot that he can play just behind, yeah, just behind those 2 clustered balls there. Unfortunately rolling a little bit too much. So Craig is just removing that magic rack, as that rack does cause some problems every now and then. And yeah, as pool players, we just try and just make sure that, yeah, we try and keep every shot as consistent as possible, and just try and take every variable that we can out of the game. That's why we play with good cues. That's why we have good tips, good chalk, just to make sure that the variables have been removed. Aiden playing with a very nice McDermott DeFi shaft, very high level shaft. Craig is playing with a Predator Evo shaft. With his, I think he's got an icon butt. But yeah, these are the best equipment around. Just to make sure that, yeah, you don't have any other way of saying, listen, if you missed the shot, then that was on you. It wasn't the equipment's mistake, it was the mistake that you made. Nice shot there from Craig. Getting a good two-ball connection or two-rail connection there with the one. But yeah, unfortunately bleeding out there, giving Aiden a nice chance here for a safety. But unfortunately not getting it. So now the question is, Craig can go for the one, right? But that two ball is stuck. He doesn't have a chance to get a shot on that two ball. So the only way Craig has a shot on that two ball is if he can miss that two ball cluster that is sitting there, the 6 and the 7 ball, and just to see the edge of that two, which I think he is kind of looking at, but yeah, it's a very tough shot. So this shot, I would think that Craig is going for a safety shot. Just try and keep that one against the rail and just push the white up. So that is just a legal shot there. Craig got very lucky, just allowing that one to hit the 3 and then the 3 ball touched the rail. So yeah, very fortunate there from Craig. And he did apologize for that shot. Obviously, we all know that you do get the rolls every now and then, and you do get your unlucky rolls as well. So yeah, I'm a firm believer in just accepting what the table gives you. I mean, obviously not just hitting the balls and just trying to stay in control of everything, but yeah, one do get those luck shots. Aiden nominating the bottom right shot there, as he did pot one of those shots in the past already, but unfortunately selling out there and giving Craig a nice opportunity to get that 3 ball into the center pocket and get position onto the 4 that will go to the top right, staying in prime position for taking this rack. Yeah, so that's a very soft shot. So it doesn't look like he's got the best options here. I mean, if he plays that, he can draw that ball back and try and get the white ball to where it is at the moment. But I mean, where Craig is looking at now is almost like, yeah, so he's got a couple of options. Let's see what he plays. I would say that, yeah, Craig is struggling with his control of his draw shot at the moment. Just not feeling the roll, and just that the power that Evo shot is giving him, just keeping it at bay and just making sure, listen, give me a shot, I will do the rest. But yeah, that's a great. So yeah, there I think he did under-roll the ball a bit, but giving himself an angle to go 2 rails to try and place the position where he's looking at right now. So I would think that he would go forward, but he can also draw the ball with a nice draw shot just to avoid that 9 and just to get his angle where he's pointing to right now. So he's undecided. You can see he's questioning himself, but yeah, looks like he is going for the top spin with that 2 rail shot. Perfect shot there, giving him the option of going to the center or even going to the bottom rail. So I think he's going to the bottom corner because that will give himself a nice shot onto that 7 to the center, and keeping the white ball in close vicinity just to make sure that he has a nice shot on that 8 to get onto the 9 and then the 9 will give him position on the 10. Yeah, so that actually he rolled that ball too much, but let's see what he does here. So he has to use the rail, but yeah, just Craig, the nice curious that he is, just being able to just get that ball back into shape where he wants it, looking good to take this frame. Nominating the bottom right, extending his lead now from 7 frames to 3. And we got ourselves one of our session members. They're just saying hello to Craig. This is, yeah, it's his first league that he played, and he actually did really well in his first league. So, yeah, playing really well, Keegan. Great shot there from Aden. Yo, snooking Craig into a very, very tough situation here. As yeah, most of the balls are open. So Craig did nominate the left center pocket. Obviously, just trying to kick this ball in and saying to himself, listen, if he overcuts that ball, that 3 might help the ball just to go into the pocket. So taking a chance and getting a great shot, but unfortunately rolling out, dropping the white into the corner. So giving Aiden a chance to be on the table here. But now Aiden is definitely looking at that 3 ball, saying to himself, that 3 is stuck. So is he going to try and run into the 3 to pot the 2? No, he's just getting position. Yo, short rail position. That's a very, very confident stroke there. There's good signs to come here. Just potting that ball without even touching a rail. That's what a great shot. Oh, nice stroke, nice stroke. And another good stroke there from Aiden. Giving himself a very good chance to just take this frame. Yo, this frame is all but done, in my opinion. Just the way Aiden is playing at the moment. He's trying to get a couple of frames back on the board just to get himself in the game, as Craig is playing really, really well in this session. And yeah, Aiden is trying to prove that he's the cutest, and he will show everyone that he is on the best player on any table. Great shot there from Aiden, potting that 10, reducing the score now for 7 frames to 4. Craig leading by 7. Well, no, sorry, by 3. So yeah, I do see that we do have a comment here on the YouTubes asking if you have to nominate each ball that you pot. So in 10 ball, it is customary to nominate every shot, but yeah, Aiden and Craig did make a gentleman's agreement stating that, listen, they will only nominate the balls that aren't guaranteed. So any straight shots that they have to play or any obvious shots, they don't nominate that, because I mean, yeah, us as pool players, we know if you got a fluke shot or not. They will only nominate the kick shots, the bank shots, the combinations, and also where the 10 ball has to go. So the 10 ball is a very important one, just to say, listen, I'm aiming for that pocket. But other than that, no. So they have an agreement saying, listen, they don't nominate the easy ones, because that kind of, yeah, that does disrupt the game, and yeah, just stops the flow of the game. Yo, Aiden is showing his grit here, playing a couple of really, really nice positional shots here. Yo, just making short work of this frame, getting that clearance down. Nice shot there from Aiden, getting into a nice position, nominating the corner pockets, and just getting it into the heart of the pocket, reducing that lead now for Craig. I mean, the score is now 7-5 for Craig. Aiden trailing by 2 frames. Aiden breaking off there, getting a ball down. Oh, unfortunately, I think that 6 just rolled in the line of that 1 that can go to the top corner. It might be close, but yeah, I mean, Aiden's look there seems like, yeah, he's not very happy with the position where that 1 rolled onto the 6. So yeah, tensions are high here. I mean, they are playing for a 20k per match. So Aiden is already up the first match. So it's up to Craig now to just level up the scoreboard, and then we are still undecided as who's the better pool player on the 9-foot table. I mean, we all know that Craig plays 9 ball, 10 ball, and the Heyball as well. Aiden is more known for the smaller table, so Aiden is going out of his comfort zone to take on Craig, the current Commonwealth 10 ball world champ. So yeah, Aiden is trying to show that, listen, I'm the better player, I can do that as well. So yeah, as Craig nominated there, he did nominate the top left pockets. Unfortunately, he did not make it. So yeah, now it's Aiden's shot, nominating the same pockets. But if that ball goes through, he nominates the same. Otherwise, yeah, we can't hear 100%. But I mean, Aiden could have nominated the 6 ball there as well. But you have to play the lowest value ball on the table, so having to play that 1. Aiden playing the other shot now off of the 5, just to move that 5 out of the way, giving himself a little bit more chance just to pot that ball into the center, as the center pockets are quite tough. Great shot there from Aiden. Getting a little bit too close, in my opinion, here for where he wanted to be, but yeah, still has control of the table. Let me call it that. Aiden nominating a pocket. I think he did nominate the bottom corner pocket. Yeah. Oh, and the ball just sticks into the pocket like glue. That's unfortunately what can happen on these tables. One thinks it's impossible from that angle to keep the ball in the pocket, as these pockets are quite big and the rails are very forgiving just to allow the ball to drop, but that happens more often than one would believe. But yeah, Aiden putting Craig here in a spot of bother because the ball is in the pocket, but he is snookered on the shot, so it's quite a tough shot here for Craig. I would think that Craig would probably try and curve this ball against the long rail and just to brush that ball in. Looks like that is what Craig is going for, curving it. Oh, just missing it by a fraction. That's very unfortunate. That was very close. Nice attempt there, Craig. But unfortunately, Aiden has ball in hand and he's going to take this frame from you. Nice shot there from Aiden, getting into a nice position onto the 7. I think, yeah, he overrolled that ball a bit in my opinion, but yeah, having to move the white ball around 3 rails to get an option. But we all know this is what Aiden is known for, just that free-flowing play and just to move that white ball exactly to where he wants it. Great shot there from Aiden, keeping in a nice position onto the 9. Probably going to use a 1 rail here, or not even, no, he just rolls it. Don't have to move the white ball too much, as yeah, he's got a good shot on the 10 from there. Nice shot there from Aiden, reducing that gap to 6 frames to 7. Craig leading by 1. But Aiden is coming quick, playing really well and really fast and very confidently. So guys, if you like this content, please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel, as this is the first of many that's going to happen here by Sessions. Craig is doing a real big push to try and, how can I say, get the best players in South Africa to play all against each other. And yeah, just to squash the beef and just to say, listen, show your merit on the table. So yeah, if you guys want, please like and subscribe. Sessions would really appreciate it. Unfortunately, Craig broke again. He broke the white ball in again there, giving Aiden another golden opportunity here. With ball in hand and the balls are pretty open. The only shot here he has after this is that 3 ball. And the 3 to the 4 is going to be quite tough. But other than that, I mean, getting a position onto that 3, I mean, Aiden do know these shots and he likes to move that white ball around that table. So let's see what his option is here. Just trying to see where he wants to be to get into a nice position for the 4. Because that 5 is almost in the pocket. You just need to be on the right side. Yeah, so I think Craig has I'm not sure if he has contacted Caesar, but Caesar will always be welcome at Sessions, as any other pool player is as well. these the TV table is open for any player that wants to challenge any player. So if you want to schedule a challenge match for yourself or for whoever you want to play, Sessions is more than welcome to accommodate, well, more than open to accommodate anyone just to have their day in the limelight. But obviously, one needs to just realize that, yeah, the game, once you start looking on the stream, um, yeah, some interesting things do happen. So, like, unfortunately, Aiden now, he played a very good shot. But yeah, he's a little bit hampered there. Uh, Obviously, I think he still can get it. He can get it into the center as well by throwing it in. But I think he nominated the top corner to pot that ball, just to use the natural easiness of the table. So once you know how the table rolls and how the table performs, you can actually manipulate those corner pockets to your will. So yeah, very nice to see him being very confident and just going for those corner pockets. Oh, great shot there from Aiden. Looking at the ball, looking at the trajectory. Yeah, I think he overrolled that one, but this is still a makeable shot for him. He nominated the bottom right now. Unfortunately, just overcutting that ball. But is he going to get away with it? It's a very close shot there. So, yeah, that's a very tough shot there. But I think that looks to be dead straight. Let's see what Craig thinks of this. Yeah, unfortunately that goes in dead straight. Craig just leaving the white ball where it is, nominating the bottom left corner. And just potting it into the heart of the pocket, just gaining another point ahead. So Craig leading 8 frames to 6. And it's Aiden's break. Yo, another solid break there from Aiden. I don't think a ball dropped, as Craig is coming to the table and inspecting his options here. Yo, look at that shot from Craig. That's a very intelligent shot. Knowing that he's pushing the white ball up against the rail and using that aid just to block Aiden's direct line. Let's see what Aiden does here. I think if Aiden hits that ball solid, yeah, I thought if he hit that ball solid, he could actually try and snooker him behind the 6. But unfortunately, the white and the 1 just pushed that 6 open to give Craig a shot here. But yeah, Craig doesn't have much option here, to be honest. I mean, Craig can kind of go for this, but getting position for the 2, I think he's trying to work it out where he needs to be. So, yeah, not liking it. Rather opting there for a safety shot behind the two balls there. Aiden showing his frustration, saying, "Why did you do this to me?" And unfortunately, giving up a foul in the process. Giving Craig ball in hand. Aiden is on one foul. So yeah, every time I mention Aiden is on one foul or Craig is on one foul, one can actually play a deliberate foul in this frame or in this game. You are not limited to playing a deliberate foul, but the only asterisk to that statement is that if you do, or if you get 3 fouls in a row, 3 consecutive fouls, then you do lose the frame. So yeah, you have to be play very sparingly with that, and make sure that you don't just give fouls away that's unnecessary. So yeah, Aiden won the first match out of 21, the race to 9 or the 9 ball match. So yeah, Craig is now trying to just equalize the one and make sure that he keeps himself in the running here. But yeah, Craig is playing really well. Aiden is playing as well, but I think Craig has a little bit of an upper hand at the moment, as he is leading 2 frames with 2 frames. And yeah, he's looking a lot more dialed, in my opinion. I think 10 ball is the more how can I say, the harder game, but Craig I think likes the 10 ball more than he does the 9 ball. But yeah, that's just my own thoughts on the matter. I mean, maybe we can try and have an interview with Craig and with Aiden and see what their thought processes are after the game. But unfortunately, yeah, Craig played a really good shot, but way too hard. Dropped the white into the corner pocket, giving Aiden a golden opportunity to clinch this frame from him. Oh, nice positional play there from Aiden. Just some very nice white ball control. Oh, unfortunately rolling a little bit out there, not getting on the right side, but it's still makeable. Yeah, Aiden trying to let out his stroke there, but under rolling a little bit there. Let's see what he does with the shot on the 9. Great shot there from Aiden, knowing that he just has to roll the ball in, because he doesn't have to do anything fancy to get position on the 10. Reducing that gap now to a 1 frame gap. Aiden trailing 7 frames to 8. So Aiden just sitting there with a couple of his friends, just enjoying the vibes, thinking what he can do to up Craig. It's very nice to see these high level players coming in and just enjoying themselves at sessions. So Craig is coming to the table now, and just to break off in the next frame. Oof. And that unfortunately happens a couple of times, where that object ball just stays inside of that pocket and just not come out as Craig intended, or just not drop in as Craig intended, obviously. So what do you guys think about this match? And who do you guys think Aiden should play next and Craig should play next? Give us a comment, and let's see who is next on the platform. And now I know that Ashraf won the Heyball event at Sessions yesterday, so he won the Heyball League. So yeah, he's obviously rooting to play as well. I think Craig did give him a mention stating that he's more than welcome to play. As Sessions is open for suggestions. Another great shot there from Craig. Just pushing that 2 ball up against the rail and potentially snooking Aiden right behind that 5. But I think he gave him a sliver. So Aiden just opting just to run the ball there. Did he sell out and give Craig a shot on that 2? I believe he did. I believe that 2 ball goes to the bottom left corner. I don't think that 9 is in the way. But that doesn't open up the frame. He still has a tough shot because the white ball is against that rail. Yeah, great shot there from Craig. Getting that white ball nice and out as well. So now Craig has an option to go to the middle or even the top right. So Craig did opt for the middle, just to move that white ball in a straight line for his next shot on the 4. Unfortunately, not rolling too great, so he's probably going to have to run into the 10 ball here, which is not ideal, but Craig can, he should be able to make this work. Got away with that one, Craig. Just barely keeping that white on the table for his next shot on the 5. I see we got a comment here uh, stating that Jamil Jacobs versus Aden would be a great match, and I would tend to agree. We all know that Jamil actually did really well at this year's 10 ball nationals, and he came second, only losing to Kyle Akalu in the final. So played really well. So yeah, that would be a griller, a thumper of a match. Great shot there from Craig. Great control. And yeah, unfortunately rolling a little bit much, more than I think you would like. But yeah, we all know that Craig knows his table, and he knows what to do in these situations. Great shot there from Craig. Nice recovery shot. Over rolling the ball, but I would say getting very fortunate to have a shot on that 9 for the bottom right and leave himself with a nice easy shot on that 10 ball into the center. Nominating the center right there. Nice shot there from Craig. Extending his lead again to 9 frames to 7. And it is, I think it's Aiden's break. Whoa, what a thump of a break that from Aden. Wow. Yo, he's very unlucky to not drop a ball in that break. That's a very unfortunate one. But yeah, this is not an easy one, as all the balls had to go into a cluster into the side of the table. So yeah, I think that this is a very risky shot to try and open up the pack. So I think Craig, what he'll do is he'll just pot the 1, give himself a shot on that 2, where he can actually just tuck the white ball behind the 7 or the 3 ball, just to give himself a little bit of a chance there. But yeah, I think unfortunately I think he overrolled there a bit, but I think he still can get the ball behind that 3. You just play with a trace of left spin, but just a top left, just to tuck right behind that 3. Or might he eye up the double? That's a question. So I think he did nominate the double, guys. Going for that double and potting it like a champ. What a shot there from Craig. And now the question is, what's he doing? Because that 6 is stuck. So he's now potting the balls that are open and giving him a shot on all the balls. But at the end of the day, going from that 5 to the 6 is going to be a problem. So this is the shot in question, guys. Let's see what he does. So I think he's eyeing up a safety shot on that 6. So he's going to pot this ball, give himself a slight angle there. I think he underrolled that ball a little bit, unfortunately. But now he has to try and move that maneuver that white ball all around the table, unless he'll decide to give Aiden a shot on the 6 and just take his chances. But yeah, that's a very, very risky attempt, because yeah, we all know that Aiden's safeties on these tables are actually next level. Yeah, so Craig did opt to give Aiden a shot, which in my opinion is going to probably not work out for him, because yeah, I think if Aiden has a shot on that 6 ball, he can actually just push the 6 into the 8 and just keep the white behind the 9. Oh, unfortunately selling out there, giving Craig a shot. But yeah, let's see if we have a better angle for that shot. So yeah, I think Craig is going for the safety again, but I think he did give Aiden a slight edge of that ball. Nice pot there from Aiden, maneuvering that white ball around the table. But now getting from the 7 to the 8, that's now the next concern that we have here. Oof. Getting the luck, getting that ball that it doesn't drop, and Aiden is still on the table, but unfortunately he doesn't have a shot. So let's see what he can do here. The way Aiden was kicking today was just next level. So I can see Aiden just going for a 1 or 2 rail. He nominates the pocket because, yeah, he's going to kick the ball from behind and just try and pot the ball in that pocket. But if he doesn't pot the ball, then he's going to try and snooker Craig behind the 9. So unfortunately not hitting the ball exactly where he planned, giving Craig a shot here. So it's still a tough shot, but this is a makeable shot that I have seen Craig play a couple of times. Let's see what Craig does here. I think he is going for the top right, in my opinion. Yeah, Craig just eyeing up, nominating the top right corner. Just making very sure of the shot, as it is a very, very tough shot there from Craig that he has. But he knows this is the game ball. Oh, a little bit of an overcut there from Craig. But he was always going to lay safe if he missed that shot, because, yeah, that was the nature of that shot as well. It was a two-way shot. Going for the shot, getting the ball, you're a hero, but missing it, you're also playing safe. So very, very good vision there from Craig, just to make sure that he keeps Aiden in problems, even if he misses. So Aiden is now thinking a double. I can see that pocket there where the 10 is quite big. Aiden nominating the double. But yeah, Aiden wouldn't want to hit that 10 because yeah, that just makes the frame, just changes the dynamics. So let's see. But that 10 is there just to make it a nice big pocket, which he gets it, and he gets it at a very nice speed just to keep that 10 in the pocket. Wow, what a shot. Great shot there from Aiden. Reducing the gap to a 1 frame deficit. Craig leading 9 frames to 6, no, sorry, to 8. 9 frames to 8. Alright guys, I can see that there was a request here on the YouTube chats that I must just run down the rules of 10 ball. So the question is 9 ball. The rules are identical to 9 ball. The only differences are you have to nominate your pocket that you are playing for, and you're not allowed to get an early 10 ball. So in 9 ball, if you break and you drop the 9, right, you win the frame. Even in the frame, if you get a combination on the 9, you automatically win the frame as well. So in 10 ball, there's no early 10s. As soon as you get a combination onto the 10 ball gets respotted and you get to keep your turn. So you get to keep staying on the table and playing your next shot. Also, if you nominate the wrong pocket, your opponent gets to choose if he wants to accept the table where he is. So it's a loss of turn shot. And your opponent has the choice if he wants to accept the table or put you as a player back into the table. So basically that's what happens if you go for the wrong ball, or you pot the wrong ball, you snooker your opponent and he comes to a table where he doesn't have a clear shot. So then he'll just put you back into play. And further than that, the rest of the rules are identical to 9 ball. Did that answer all the questions, or yeah, should we explain 9 ball as well? Because 9 ball, yeah, one needs to just play the lowest valued ball on the table. So you have to play from 1 all the way down to 9. And in 10 ball, vice versa. So from 1 all the way down to 10. Jump shots are allowed, and the 3 foul rule is in play. So the 3 foul rule states that if you do make 3 consecutive fouls in a row, you do lose the frame right there and right then. But you are allowed to play deliberate fouls as well. That's why the 3 foul rule is in play. So Aden there went for a jump shot. Unfortunately, he did not connect the 1 first. He brushed off the 4. So Aiden now is on 1 foul. Craig has ball in hand and he can play from there. Yeah, so obviously one needs to learn from your mistakes, and yeah, Craig is trying to just up his game because Aiden already took the 9 ball today, and yeah, Craig is just trying to keep himself in the game here, but obviously playing the more preferred rule set that he's more accustomed to. So yeah, Craig has got something to prove at the moment. Awesome, man. You're more than welcome. I always love to just spread the rules. Just letting you guys know that sessions is open to anyone that wants to play here, whether you're an intermediate player, a beginner player, or even a pro like these guys. I mean, you are more than welcome. We have leagues here that run straight through the year, and the rules are changed a bit for the beginner players, and then they get upped a little bit closer for the intermediates, and then the pros like Craig and them, they do make the rules the international standard rules, so that if you want to play 10 ball at a high level or even 9 ball at a high level, then you are playing with the correct rule set for you to make a success internationally. And the equipment that they have here as well, even the bar cues are very, very high quality. So yeah, if you don't have your own cue, you never have to worry about it, because Sessions has you covered. They do have all the correct equipment for you to have a very, very good game. Craig just trying to do not a full table draw, but just a nice draw kick shot there to get on this onto the 6. Under rolling it a bit, but still making the pot makeable. So giving himself a nice shot onto that 7 to get onto the 9. He just has to make sure now to get enough angle onto that 9 to get down to the 10 ball. Oof, bobbling the ball there in the pocket. How is his angle here? That looks very suspicious to me, as if he didn't roll enough. But that's just a great shot there from Craig. Nice control, giving him a nice shot onto the 10, trying to reinstate that 2-frame lead that he has. And another bobble there from Craig, but the ball goes down. So that makes the score now 10 frames to 8. Aiden trailing by 2 frames. Aiden's break. So Aiden opting to go for a little bit more of a cut break than I think what Craig is doing. But it works out perfect. Drops 2 balls on the break with a very nice open layout. Nice shot on the 1. The 3 ball just goes to that center, I believe. I think that 3 ball is nice and open to that center. And we'll just have to see where the rest of the balls are. But his first 2 balls are looking quite good. So I see the 4 ball is on the rail, but a little bit off the rail. So Aiden just going with the front side spin here. Use that rail just to get the white ball out. But now he has to start thinking about that 5, as the 5 doesn't really have the clearest of pockets. So obviously opting now to go to the other side and play the ball all the way down. This is looking like a break and run from Aiden. That was a great positional play there from Aiden to get onto that right side of the 5 there. So Aiden taking his medicine, saying, listen, I'll play the ball off the rail. because that's going to give me the angle to get from the 6 to the 7. Great shot there from Aden. So this is actually a tricky shot. One wouldn't think about it because the ball is in the pocket, but getting the ball from in the pocket there all the way out, you need to have a very, very solid stroke, because yeah, one would want to draw this ball right back to where he is now. And Aiden has showed us that his draw shot is just on another level. So what a shot there from Aiden, getting the ball back where he wanted. Very nice shots. Aiden calling the bottom right corner, getting his break and run, reducing the gap again to only a 1 frame deficit. Aiden is keeping himself in the game here. I think he learned from yesterday that if you give Craig an opportunity on the 10 ball, yeah, Craig is going to punish you. So he's keeping himself at arm's length here. So yeah, I've got a comment here on the YouTube here as well. Craig and Aiden are playing 10 ball at the moment. So they're playing 10 ball rules. And earlier today they played 9 ball. Yeah, so they were supposed to play Heyball and Duya 9 ball today. But after yesterday, what happened was Craig and Aiden ended with a draw. So Aiden won the 9 ball in the race to 25, and then Craig won the 10 ball in the race to 15. So they decided, listen, we got some unsettled business here, or unfinished business. So they decided to then do another 9 ball and 10 ball race again today. And then what they also did was the prize money that they had in the first day, they added now to the second day. So initially they played for a 40k pot, right? So 5k per player per match. Because it was a draw in the first day, they said, listen, let's push that prize money to the last 2 games. So what they're doing now is they're doing a 10k pot, or 10k each, so a 20k pot per game. So yeah, Aiden got the first game, so he is up basically by 10k. And yeah, Craig is now trying to battle in for the second match. So unfortunately, Craig there, yeah, showing a little bit of frustration because yeah, he rolled a bit out there and snookering himself onto that 5. And one can understand his frustration because the balls are fairly open. Aiden just got a break and run. So Aiden is playing with his tail in the air. He's firing, and Craig needs to match his intensity just to keep himself in the game. Because what we saw from Aiden on the 9 ball just shows as soon as he's playing confidently, he will just run over you. So Craig making a legal shot there, hitting the 5 ball, but unfortunately actually giving Aiden a cut opportunity to the top right. Great shot there from Aiden. And yeah, that's like on the 50-50 line. Like, where do you want to go? Like, into the corner, into the middle. I think he nominated the middle pocket. Or no, did he? It's looking like he's aiming for the bottom corner. No, yeah, okay, so he did nominate the middle. And you can see why. I mean, that position on that 7 was perfect. Unfortunately, he missed the 6. So I see here on the comments, one is asking about the T-shirts. What T-shirts are you referring to? As I know that Craig is playing with his Qatar World Cup shirt at the moment. That's a shirt that you kind of have to earn to receive, almost like the SA colors, where if you get selected, you get one of those shirts. I know that Sessions has a range of shirts that they provide, but you need to speak to Craig and the team um, in order to get those. Yeah. Those shirts are hard to come by. I believe that the players that have those shirts will cling on to them for dear life, as they did earn those shirts to go play in the Qatar World Cup. Almost like like certain players like um, playing in the All Africa. I mean, that's like one of those shirts where you have to kind of earn it to receive it. So it's a very very special shirt in my opinion. I believe. I think Craig won't just be like, listen, $100. So I mean it's a very very nice and a memorable shirt I think for him as well, because he did participate in that event, and he had a very good time, I believe. Oh, nice shot there from Craig. Just pushing the 6 ball to the opposite rail. Oh, great shot there from Aiden. Great shot. Yeah, so Morpheus, I mean, at the end of the day, getting these shirts, you need to, like I say, be involved in the scene, and putting your number into the hat and try and see if you get accepted into the special events. So myself, I was very very fortunate and lucky to get picked to go represent South Africa in the All Africa for 10 ball as well. Was very unexpected for me as well, but I did partake in a lot of the 10 ball and the nationals. So I did partake and I did collect points in that. So I got picked. So one doesn't understand, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you put your name in the hat and you just play all disciplines of Q sports, you actually have a very good chance to represent your country in certain sports. So I'm looking forward to the All Africa, as these two players that are playing at the moment are as well. That's why I think they organized this challenge match, because yeah, trying to get some last minute practice in for the All Africa. So it's all good. It's always fun to meet new people and just have good experiences with other pool lovers of South Africa. Yeah, unfortunately, Craig failed that jump shot. He accidentally touched that 10 ball first. So that gave Aiden a shot there, ball in hand, and the 10 ball gets respotted because he did pot that 10 as well. Aiden reducing, well, diminishing that gap, making it a all even score line, guys. We are 10-10 race to 15. So this is basically a race to 5 for the match. So these guys are so evenly matched at the moment, playing really, really well. Looks like Aiden is going for the break, so they're not taking a breather. I thought that they were. Let's see what's going on in this last match here, or this last couple of matches. Aiden potting a ball off the break, potting 2 balls off the break, and I think that one literally just rolled awkward. Is he? Yeah, I think he has the angle to throw that one into the middle. Oh no, he's nominating the double. Okay, so he's nominating a double up here, one rail double. Maybe reevaluating the shot here, because yeah, that's a very, very tough shot just to call. Oh, just nothing but net. What a shot. So yeah, we are at Sessions Billiards in Durbanville at the moment. I know Sessions, they are opening up a new venue in Cape Town as well. That's going to happen quite soon. But yeah, we are right next to the Tiger Valley, basically. Great shot there from Aiden. Unfortunately, not getting a position onto that 3 ball. Yeah, that's a little bit of a reckless shot in my opinion. Because, yeah, just potting some balls and giving Craig the option now to just play essentially, what's that? That's 6 balls. I mean, these players are so versatile and so good at potting at least 6 balls. Aiden has put himself into a conundrum here, but yeah, he's got an option here. I would say there is an option here for a 2-rail kick shot. So just to go long rail, short rail, and hit that ball, the 3 ball onto the side, push the 3 into the 4 and keep the white against the rail. I think that's an option. Otherwise, he has another 2-rail option going to the left hand side and try and kick it the other direction. But yeah, let's see what Aiden chooses. Kicking the 3 ball out directly. Yo, that works. And blocking him on the 8. Great shot there from Aiden. Keeping the ball at distance as well. Making Craig stress here, dropping his chalk. Yeah, tough shot this year for Craig. I mean, that's almost a full table shot there. Yeah, Craig doing the smart thing, walk around the table, just catching your breath, catching your thoughts. Craig nominating that pocket. So the thing is, it's always good to just walk around the table, guys. If you are stuck with a hard shot, give yourself just the best option, right, of potting that ball. So Craig is now doing the I would say, the Chris Melling option here to see if he can just one rail kick that ball in. Just measuring there from the rail and see where he has to aim. Oh, what a great attempt there from Craig. Playing the ball at the pace that he knows if he doesn't get it, he's going to just keep Aiden at a double. Aiden going for the clever shot again. And getting that snooker. So I think the jump cue is coming out here from Craig again. Yeah, so Craig is very, very good with his jump cue. So if he jumps this cue with a slight backspin, he can keep that white ball right behind that 4-9 and basically go for the double, but go for the safety as well. So Craig does nominate the bottom left corner there, just waiting for the customers just to move out of the way. So he is nominating the bottom left corner with his double. Let's see where that white ball ends and where the 3 ends. So that's what I thought there. Great shot there, just to keep the ball right behind that 9. Great shot from Craig. Snookering Aiden there on the 3, and that's a touch ball snooker. So you can't really jump the ball from there. I mean, only certain special players like Wayne Parker and one of our very own sessions players, Christopher Mullen. He's a very, very good jumper of the ball as well. So yeah, that's a very, very, very good shot there. So I see Morthusi. He says, but what if he sinks? So I think we all know if he would have potted that ball, the white ball would have ended at a different location. Because yeah, the ball would have had more travel and probably opened up. So because the ball didn't contact the 3 on the right angle there, he didn't get a position for the next ball. Yeah, Craig under rolling the ball there. I think the pot is doable. I mean, is he going to try and run into that 9, which is not ideal. But it is, I would say, the more obvious shot to do. But yeah, let's see what Craig does here. I would think that Craig just goes for the safety again. I mean, he's been having success with that. Yeah, looks like it. Great safety there. Another very close shot there from Craig. That is jumpable, but not ideal. It's a very, very tough shot there. So the ball was nominated for the bottom. I think is Aden going for a double. Yeah, alright, so I think that ball creeped out. I think Craig has a nice angle on the 4, and then the 7 is basically elementary, it's there. Great shot there from Craig. Yeah, so you guys are talking about the cue ball that runs. So the difference between the small table and the big table, right, is the white ball size. So in 9 ball, 10 ball, American 8 ball on these size tables and even the Heyball tables, right? The white ball is the same size as the object ball. So, yeah, the white ball has a lot more momentum on the ball. That's why I think you guys are noticing that the white ball is running a lot more than you expect. Oh my soul, that sounded like a miscue there from Craig. Unfortunately, going for a power draw, but miscuing and giving Aiden a golden opportunity to steal this frame away from him. Great shot there, just under the pressure, potting that ball, getting a nice position onto the 10 and gaining the lead from that. Costly mistake there from Craig. Pushing Aiden's score now up to 11-10. Aiden takes the first frame out of that race to 5. It looks like the players are taking a small break. I do see Craig is still roaming around, but yeah, I'll be with you guys shortly. Sorry. All right, guys, we are on. Aiden is leading 11 frames to 10. We are joined in the commentator's booth by one of session's intermediate players moving up in the ranks. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Hey Michael, good to join you this afternoon. Thanks for having me join you on commentary. I've actually been taking quite a few cues from notes from previous matches against the likes of yourself, Craig. I haven't played Aiden yet, but watching him is really something special. And even the sheer opulence of pool being played at this grandeur between these two players is just it's amazing to watch. Really is. We learned such a lot. Like we learned so much from just watching these guys. And even what is this, the fourth round of
This is the fourth round. Yes.
after so much pool, I don't know how a normal person can mentally, stay at ease and so focused.
Especially with the stakes that they're playing at. So I mean, it's 20k a match, right? So it's nothing to scoff about. I mean, this is high stakes, high rewards. But yeah, obviously these guys are playing just to improve their own game and just trying to show them that they have confidence in their own game, no matter on what the table is.
I mean, from what I've gathered thus far, I feel as if Aiden has way more of a quicker, spontaneous, natural flair-esque
Yeah.
to his game, whereas Craig is a lot more orthodox, perfectionist.
Yeah.
Straight lines, geometrically aligned with his weight of player as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas Aiden can manipulate his next shot regardless of where the ball lies on the table.
Yeah, his shot making opportunities that he has is just on the next level. I mean, just potting balls from anywhere on the table. Where Craig is a little bit more orthodox and just trying to get into the perfect position.
Yeah.
And but Craig can also just play, and I think that's going to be his how can I say, the path to victory. I mean, he must just let his stroke go, just not dwell on that last miscue that he had on that 9 ball to get position onto the 10. So yeah, he must just play his game.
Yeah, I think like Craig would even tell those that he's training, like practicing what he preaches is playing his game, not thinking too much about it, playing exactly what he knows would be the right shot, and inevitably he'd come up the victor.
Yeah.
But I think Aiden's also got a longevity about him in his matches, as if he stays mentally focused from frame one. I've watched quite a bit of his pool. My algorithm obviously pushes all sorts of pool on every platform, but I've been watching quite a few of his matches on YouTube, and I mean he stays locked in from frame one.
Yeah. Unfortunate miss there from Craig, not potting that ball. I think we saw in previous matches that Aiden does have the how can I say, the skill to just double this ball into that rail and just to try and get that white ball out. Let's see what he goes for now, because the safety opportunity is quite tough. So yeah, let's see what he nominates here. Just looking at his angles, I actually think he's going for the safety. He's going just to brush off that 8 ball and just to try and snooker in behind either the 10 or the 9. But that's a tough one because it's a very close shot. So no, he decided now to go for that double, as he did nominate. Just in the heart of the pocket, giving himself the best opportunity to take this frame. Yeah, unfortunately drawing the ball back a little bit too much. But I mean, we know that Aiden knows these shots. I mean, yeah.
I must say, even spending time in a vicinity where you have access to watching players in this elk, it really does do a lot for your game.
Yeah, especially coming in as well, just seeing these guys in person, just playing their game.
I was probably one of maybe the only person on Friday night who was trying not to fan out when I saw Aiden coming to practice for a bit on table one. Everyone was like, "Who is that guy?" And I'm trying to explain to everyone.
Only one of South Africa's best players. Great shot there from Aiden, potting that 9, getting. Yeah, he didn't get the best position on the 10, but still potable. I mean, he did pot another nice double. I think he is going for the cut to the center here. But yeah, he would have indicated to Craig where he's aiming. So great shot there, just extending his lead now, 12 frames to 10.
Great shot to go 2 up there. A little bit of a cushion. Also find that in these races that last to 15 frames, especially when you go 2 frames up, 3 frames up, it's almost as if you get into a super comfortable mode.
Yeah.
And you allow your opponent to play more shots than usual.
Yeah, so that's the thing now. Like certain players go in a comfortable mode, and certain players maintains their focus.
Yeah.
And the trick is not to get too comfortable, but stay focused in the shot. So not to let your lead get into your head and be like, "Ah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I should be alright," because I mean these players will punish you very quickly.
I think that's also just the way of the human brain.
Yeah.
Is as soon as you've got a little bit of comfort, you think more freely. It's almost as if you've got a lot more freedom, or you don't think at all.
Yeah. So nice break there from Aiden, potting that 1 ball, but yeah, unfortunately not getting a shot onto the 2, which is going to make a little bit of a problem there for Aiden. Aiden, I think, opted for his jump cue there. Obviously, probably going to the bottom left corner as he nominated, yeah. Yeah, because that 3 ball is in the pocket, so he just needs to pot this ball to give him a chance. So does he get lucky?
I think he's still got quite a bit of safety there.
Yeah, I think he got a good safety there, giving Craig now the opportunity to jump at it as well. Or Craig has got his playing cue with him, which means that there might be an angle that we don't see. Let's see what he opts to do.
I think it's very fine. I think it is. He can make contact with it, but to sink it in that far left seems very fine.
Yeah, I think what he's going to do is he's going to try and kick and stick. So he's going to try and hit the ball behind the 2, and then basically just he nominated the cut.
Yeah, it seems like he is going for far left.
Yeah, all right.
If he misses, I'm pretty sure the white ball is on the side of the table.
Yo, he could just see the potting angle. That's a great shot there. Great shot from Craig. Let's see how his angle looks onto that 3. It's very fine, but yeah, I think he has the potting angle on that 3 as well. He must just not try and run in between the 6 and the 9.
I must mention the professionalism of Craig. So as I entered the venue earlier, Craig was well in the middle of his frames. I think he had 8 at the time, 8 or 9, and he noticed me and he was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I'm thinking, you should be locked in right now. And as soon as he greeted, he turned back to the table and he was on the zone again. I don't think a lot of us can do that, switch it on and off.
Oh, unfortunately, Craig just dropped the 1 or the white there in the bottom corner. So the thing is with Craig, right, is he's always there to just promote the game.
Yeah.
I mean, at the cost of even his own game.
Yeah.
He will go out of his way to just promote the game and make everyone feel welcome.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's also doing so well in his venture here at Sessions. Just always giving back to the sport.
Yeah, it's always an added advantage when a lot of the positives come from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
You very rarely
that's a
get
big draw shot there. Sorry for the interruption, but overdrew that ball by a mile. So yeah, this is not where Aiden wanted to be. But now he has to rely on that shot making skill that he has. I mean, that's why he's such a dangerous player, because he's just confident in his ability.
He's definitely got a shot on here. I'm keen to see where the white ball ends up after his connection.
Yeah, so unfortunately just making it harder for himself there and just overdrawing that ball. So yeah, that's an unfortunate one, but giving Craig now the opportunity just to eke into that two-frame advantage that Aiden has at the moment.
Nothing seems to be lying too close to the cushion, so
Yeah, now it's just trying not to disturb the balls. Great shot there from Craig, getting a nice position on the 8. The shot on the 9 is elementary, showing us where he wants the white ball.
kick off the cushion. Oh, he's playing it very softly.
Yeah, so that's very straight as well.
Oh,
I mean, is he
so
going
is it
for
a
the power
back?
draw
I
again?
think so.
Let's see if he can get that that miscue out of his head. Yeah, that's a great shot. Great shot. Unfortunately, a little bit close to the rail, but I mean, for a player of Craig's caliber, I mean, this is rudimentary for him as well.
So if this round ends as with Aiden taking the lead, what would be the final result?
So then Aiden took the pot basically.
Okay.
So yeah, they decided to replay the matches. Yeah, great game there from Craig, eking out the score now to 11-12 to Aiden. Yeah, so if Aiden wins this one, then Aiden won the day. And they decided to reinstate all the funds that they put in for yesterday's matches into today. So yeah, that means that Aiden would have won 20k from Craig, so 40k in total. So yeah, big stakes happening here.
I heard Ricardo on commentary yesterday alongside you. It was like brothers of destruction on commentary. It's just as soon as I put the live stream on, my face just lit up. I'm like, I know these voices. Almost some Blackball on the break there. Dry break, it seems.
No, I think he did drop a ball into the top right.
Yeah, I see 7
Top
balls
left,
there.
sorry. Yeah, so Craig has an awkward shot on that one, but obviously a doable shot still. And then the 2 ball is fairly basic, so you just must make sure now that he doesn't front spin too much and leave himself behind that 7. But yeah, it should be fine.
Everything seems to be lying in a fairly decent position on the table.
Yeah.
Let's see how he runs this through.
I think Craig is going to move the white ball to where he's pointing now, because getting that white ball on the bottom end of the table is going to be a problem.
Perfect positional placement.
Yeah, a little bit soft though. He under-rolled that ball a little bit, so he wanted to be a little bit more closer to the rail just to get an easier shot. But he can still do this. That's a cuttable shot, but these shots one tend to under or overcut the ball quite regularly. So Craig just needs to give some attention to this shot here and try and keep the position on that 4 ball. Oh, that's and he scratched, and unfortunately. So he tried to keep the position and do the cut, but unfortunately that didn't work.
As we were saying earlier, I'm still quite new to sessions, and I've really been enjoying my journey thus far. I'm pretty sure a lot of people could see somewhat of an improvement over the last few months of just regular pool playing.
So the thing is, the structure that Sessions has, right, with the social players, the intermediate players, and then the pro players, right? So I think that structure is geared towards improving each player's game, no matter what your level is at, and giving you the option of saying, listen, I know I'm an intermediate player, but I want to see if I can hang with the big boys and see if I can play
Yeah.
against Aden. And just putting yourself against the top players and learning from them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here at Sessions, I mean, everyone here is more than willing to just give you some pointers and tips where we see some errors in your game,
Yeah.
because we are all on the learning journey, trying to just improve our own game.
And with that being said, I think I've learned quite a bit from you, from Ricardo. I mean, the guys that we see regularly.
Yeah.
Things we don't regularly get to speak about with just like our mates, for example.
Yeah.
You guys have been in the game, got quite a bit of experience on it, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's something we actually look forward to aside from playing pool.
Yeah.
So it really has helped. I think it does show in my pool as well. At first, I thought I was in over my head playing in the leagues, and now I'm having to be pushed up into into playing with you guys. Another exciting part of the journey.
Yeah, but that's why I say, I mean, every level has their own challenges. I mean, one does notice that when you play different level opponents, certain level opponents would rather prefer to do, say, like a luck shot.
Yeah.
And other players would learn to rather do safety shots. I mean, so just getting your mindset right and knowing who you're playing and what their comfort zone is. I think did Aiden nominate
I think he nominated that.
the
and-
double?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that was an unfortunate miss there. But
Not an easy shot
Yeah.
for Craig.
no,
yeah.
giving Craig a very, very tough shot here. Full table cut into the shot that he basically just missed just now.
It's possible.
Yeah, but it is possible, and he doesn't have to worry about the white ball now. I mean, the white ball will be rudimentary, it will come up and down. So yeah, he can actually just focus directly on that pot.
shot. Yeah.
So let's see what he does. We got some interesting comments here going on. People speculating that we are saying that Craig is losing on purpose just to promote the game, and that is far from the truth. If you
I'd
understand me, guys.
I'd actually like to comment on that. I don't know Craig that well, but I do get a genuine sense of how much he tries to help every player. I mean, I think I played Craig in my opening round of the Thursday comp last week. And after the draw, it was the week before. And after the draw, I thought to myself, I'm playing Craig in my first round. There's not much pool to be played here. It's probably going to be race to 3, and I'll watch him play all of them. But he genuinely helped without saying much. It's as if he was teaching me just by showing me.
Yeah. No, so the thing is also, like, I played Craig in the Heyball, and the first time I played him, I just got demolished. And the thing is, the best way to actually learn the game is by your opponent not giving you chances to play. I mean, you must learn that at the end of the day, if you don't make your own good roll, then your opponent is not going to do that for you. He's also there to win the game and to improve his own game. And like I said, Craig here is practicing for the 10 ball nationals. That's why he set up this match against Aden, because I mean, who better to test your grit with than the best player,
Absolutely.
one of the best players in South Africa.
I agree.
And trust me, Craig is not trying to lose here. He's trying to just give Aden a hiding.
Well,
But Aden is just a really, really good player. I mean,
it goes without saying, if this is round 4 of a race to surplus of 10, 15 frames, how would after 3 rounds you're still trying to make your opponent feel welcome? Just doesn't make sense. Maybe in your opening round, yes, but 4 rounds in, your mind is on improving your game, beating the best, beating one of the best there is. So safety played there by Craig.
Yeah,
One ball on there.
unfortunately, not getting the ball behind the 6. But keep the comments coming, guys. We appreciate the feedback. Always gives us something to talk about. So yeah, by all means, carry on.
I see another comment saying we've got to stop that. Craig is losing fairly and squarely. Absolutely he is. So I just want to reiterate. On Friday night, I came through to sessions and I saw Aiden and his mates playing on table 1. I think I was the only person in the entire place because usually Friday is a bit busy and I don't come through on a Friday. I always want a little bit more of like a peaceful round of pool.
No interruptions.
Yeah.
No.
And I saw Aiden and his mates playing and he was obviously getting some practice and I was just in awe because I was amazed that he was actually there. A guy that I've been watching on YouTube regularly was in the flesh and I was seeing him in person. So no bias here at all. I appreciate the game full out regardless of who's playing. I mean, I'd even watch amateurs. I'd watch the amateurs play. I wouldn't butt in or interrupt, but I just enjoy watching the game. I appreciate Aiden doing this as well.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Aiden also enjoys it because, I mean, this is now him coming out of his comfort zone and playing on a format that he's not used to and doing really well. I mean, being up 2 games to Craig's 1 and looking in a very commanding lead in this game.
And with as is with most sports that involve vulnerability to opportunity, the players that have more flair tend to have an easier on the eye approach, especially for the newbie watching.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier for you to watch if you see somebody doing something way more spontaneously or unorthodox, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So naturally I gained a liking to Aiden. I've seen Aiden's also got quite a big following throughout Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the guys, he's synonymous with his name.
Yeah. I mean, I think he called him the Ghost Nation.
Yes.
So hence one of the ads we have here on stream. So Aiden's following is almost as big. Well, if I say almost, it's probably just as big. Might even be bigger than Mr. Caesar, the Scorpion.
Yes, that was the last match I actually watched.
Yeah. So, I mean, these are the 2 big titans of the game. I know that the Green Machine, Jeremiah, has the same following as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, these are the guys that Craig is actually inviting to play with and wanting to just test his grit against them. And that's how he's actually, how can I say, promoting the sport. He's not promoting the sport by just giving the frames away. He's promoting the sport, trying to show, listen, Sessions has the top players as well, and we are all in this to improve and to just show that we can hang with the best. What a shot there.
Perfect.
Wow, that's such a great shot there from Aiden.
Wow.
Really, really great shot there from Aiden. Aiden climbing on the hill, guys. The score is 14-11. Aiden leading by 3.
Aiden on the hill?
Aiden is on the hill and it's Craig's break. Thank goodness, because Aiden has a tendency of just to break and run.
Yeah. One of the few players that I've seen that once he's in the zone, he can break and run frame.
Just from anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is just on another level.
I think it was Caesar versus Aiden in the Patriarchs. Was it Patriarchs? Yes. Well, last month.
Okay.
And I was watching the catch-up because I didn't get to see it live. And as soon as I saw the first frame, I was hooked.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave. I couldn't
Aiden
pause.
Aiden literally started today in the 9-ball with a break and run. It's like, oh, welcome, here we go, let's go again, break and run. It's like, what the hell is going on?
On the topic, I actually got my first break and run solo.
Yeah.
No Scotch doubles, no Ricky to help me.
Okay,
On Friday night.
awesome, man.
First ever on American billiards table. Done it a few times in the
What did you do? Like, did you guys play American 8-ball?
Yeah.
Okay,
American 8-ball.
awesome. Yeah, those are like moments that one like remembers, huh? I mean, I remembered my first one. And I couldn't believe that I got it. So, yeah,
I
it's
actually thought, like midway through the frame, I thought I had already given my opponent a chance to shoot.
yeah,
It felt like I'd already given him a chance, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So as soon as it was done, I was like, wow, this is new.
So I think when I played Alistair in 9-ball, where I got my picture there on the wall as well with that break and run, that was also one of those frames where I just broke and I just played, and after I finished the game, I was down. I think it was 2-0 up, and I that was my first frame, and I just walked back to the thing, and Alistair said to me that it's a break and run, right? I was like, I was so shocked. I was like, huh? And then when I thought back, I was like, I don't think I gave you a chance there. I think I broke and I cleared the table. And yeah, then I just had to confirm it with Sessions security cameras. But yeah, so one gets in the zone to the point where one doesn't even realize what you're doing on the table because you are so focused in the game that you're trying to just keep yourself in the game.
It was a great shot by Aiden there.
Yeah, what a
Played
shot.
Quite a bit of safety on that. I think Craig's literally, he's got either a cushion to play off. Doesn't have a straight shot on the one here.
No, so he's going to go 2 rails here, try and just keep the white ball behind that 7, or yeah, use the 7 for his advantage there. I think he might give him an angle there. That's a
I think
very-
there is a shot in there.
Yeah,
And even after playing that, the
very
white ball will
tight.
make its way around the table for a shot on the 2.
yeah. I think Aden is going here for the middle pocket with a cut. Yeah,
3 cushion.
Gets
placement on
that.
the 2. Oh,
yeah, a little bit slow.
I think
Underrolled the
that's-
ball there, but it's
It may still be perfect.
yeah, it's still alright. I mean, Aiden just needs to avoid that 8-ball from the shot here.
I think he's going to play this one.
So he just tries to stay above that 8,
Placement is perfect.
giving himself a shot onto the center or even the bottom right. I think he's going for the bottom right. No, for the center. Yeah, still good. Unfortunately, maybe a bit on the wrong side of the ball there. But yeah,
Frame still looks fairly open.
yeah.
So
Aiden is on his winning frame here. Look at that side spin.
played it to absolute perfection.
That's something that one doesn't just see every day, where that ball just grips as much as it does. Aiden is looking here. He's got 4 balls left. He's gonna clinch this frame, 15 to 11. Let's see what. You must just make sure of each shot. Just keeping that white off that rail, making it a lot easier to move the white ball around. So
At the bar side earlier, obviously this is also being streamed live on the bar side.
yes,
telly.
yeah.
I had some people standing there and they asked me, what is this? And I explained to them and they were like, really? After that many rounds? I said, these are 2 artists. These
Yeah,
are
yeah.
artists painting this picture. One is modern art, one is Renaissance. Comes down to what you prefer. And
Look at that
Oh,
shot
here we are.
on the 9,
this is
giving himself a
frame
nice
winning.
straight shot on the 10 to clinch the frame.
Aiden Joseph. Wow, what a player.
Great shot
What
there,
a- what
Aiden.
a
Well played, man. Well played.
Incredible player.
Great game with both you guys. I mean, wow. Well done, Craig. Well done, Aiden. You guys really played really well.
And what an entertaining amount of rounds, frames, duels. The duel between these two. I would watch it again. this is something that I would take quite a bit from.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Aiden again. This was amazing.
Yeah. No, that was a really, really good performance there from Aiden. Just showing, listen, I'm the guy to beat, guys. I'm the guy to beat. And I think Craig will be that guy where he'll be like, yeah, I'll get you next time.
Please remind me to get my pick with Aiden before he leaves, because I know he's got a plane to catch.
Okay, well, I think you need to hurry up for that because
Michael, absolute pleasure
yeah.
with you in
Oh, wait,
commentary,
dude.
as usual.
Oh, wait, shot for joining me on the last couple of matches.
Absolute pleasure. I look forward to the next.
Oh, wait.
There we are.
Awesome, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Cheers.
Thanks for all you guys that tuned in the match, and thanks for supporting. Yeah,
Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
all
make sure
that
you,
wonderful things. Yeah.
make sure you keep your eyes and ears open for the ventures of sessions, and we hope to see you in the near future.
Oh, wait.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.